Hey guys, today I have the October unboxing and try on. Last video, a lot of you guys left comments saying that you wish I would show the products and then do the try on, so that's what I'm going to do this month. So this month, as always, they have the little card, and this month is Alter Ego. As far as the style of box that I got number 2. I couldn't find the weight of the box, so sadly I don't have that. If I do find it in the email, I will leave it down below. And let's go ahead and jump into the things that are in here. So first I'm going to show you guys the things that are in here, some swatches, and then I'll go ahead and do kind of a try on of the things that I can try. So first thing in here is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Elastic Stretch Volumizing Mascara, and this is worth $24. And as always, everything in Boxycharm is full size, and it's $21 a month, but you get well worth that. And just to be frank with you guys, I do get this sent for review purposes. If you want to, you can use my link. I get compensation if you do, and if you don't, you can just go ahead to Boxycharm to sign up. So you get a full size of the IT Cosmetics Superhero. I have tried this mascara and it's pretty nice. I haven't completely fallen in love with it, but I've only tried the mini sizes. Next thing in here is the Dormovia. I don't know how to say this, but it's the Lace Appeal Black Bamboo Charcoal Peel Off Mask. So apparently it's a mask that's a lace kind of style, and it's a spa-like extraction result. So apparently this is supposed to take out like every little blackhead, and it's supposed to like really like peel off anything that you have in your pores. And this is worth $30. And okay, you get 2 masks, so this is pretty pricey. Apparently, I guess you put on the lace, and then it also feels like there's something in here. So you put a paste on it, and then you take off the whole thing. So you put the lace down, put this kind of like gel on top, and then I guess like when it dries, like peel it off. So we'll definitely see how that works. Next thing in here is the Complexion Authority Midnight Masquerade palette, and this is worth $38. And this was in bubble wrap, so it was bubble wrapped really nicely. I do like the packaging. It has a really cute little masquerade mask, and it comes with 6 eyeshadows and 4 blushes. So I'm going to go ahead and do little swatches so you guys can see it. And this is the packaging itself. It does have a magnetic closure to it, and it does have a little mirror. So I'm going to go ahead and do some swatches just with my fingers, just twirling them in there. So these are the top 3. There's 2 shimmers and a matte, and then these are the 3 bottom colors right there, and all of these are shimmer shades, as you can see there. And they do have this little plastic to shield them. And then here are the blushes. I am going to swatch these 4. So those are the blushes right there. So, and I feel like this purple one's not really showing up well on color. This is the coral and this is the purple. Hopefully, let me use my other fingers. Hopefully they will look a little better there. There, I feel like that's more true to color for those 2. There you go. So this one definitely is more coppery. This looks almost like could be used as a highlight, and these 2 definitely would be blushes. This one I would definitely have to be a little bit light-handed, because if not, I might end up looking like a clown. And then you get a tiny little mirror. So that is worth $38. Next thing in here is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick, and this is worth $20. Kat Von D is one of my favorite formulas. I have one of my Muji drawers is literally lined up with like, I don't even know how many are in there, but the color that I got is Bow and Arrow, which I already own, and I absolutely love this color. I think I only have the mini one of this one. Let me see. Okay, I actually have the full size already, so I'm probably gonna just put this to give away to someone, but I absolutely love this formula. It is dry, so you might want to, if you have really dry lips, add a little bit of moisture beforehand, but I love Kat Von D's formula. And last thing in here is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Strength Moisture Leave-In Mask. I love this brand. Their hair stuff is incredible, and this is a leave-in conditioner and it comes with 2 fluid ounces, and this is worth $16. So that is the last product in here, and their stuff smells really good and does amazing things for my hair. So far, every product that I've tried from them I've really liked. So also, you got a little coupon code for It's Cosmetics on the back there if you want to order anything from them, so that is useful to any of the charmers. So I'm going to jump into the try on portions. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick look using this eye palette, also use the lip and the mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and use some of the cheek products first. I think I'm going to go ahead and jump into this coral and see how this applies. And wow, that is pigmented. I probably shouldn't have dipped my brush so far in there. Okay, so I'm going to be a little bit more light-handed on this side. And yeah, this looks a lot better on this side. I'm probably just going to have to diffuse this one a little bit more on this one. So you do want to be a little bit more light-handed if you don't want that much pigment on your cheeks and you want more of a flush of color, then don't dip your brush too hard in there because these are super pigmented. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and use a little highlighter brush and use this one as a highlighter just because it seems like it would be a nice highlighter, and see how this goes on. Yeah, this is beautiful as a highlighter. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. So definitely I really like the highlighter. The blush is really nice as well. I think that this one might be a little too dark. I would have to really be super light-handed with this one. This one I think would be a beautiful kind of like bronzy look to it if I was just to use that one, because it's more like a bronzy copper kind of shade. But so far these perform really nicely. Let me know what you guys think. Look at that highlight. Damn, that's like really good. And I'm going to go ahead and play with some of these shades in here. And I think I'm just going to use maybe like 3 of them just because these shades are mostly like lid shades. I don't think that you could get like a full-on look with this. You would have to definitely pair it with another kind of transition shade or something like that. So I'm going to just put down a basic transition shade. I'm going to go ahead and just use, ouch, I hit myself. I'm just going to go ahead and use Soft Brown by MAC and put down that as my transition shade just softly on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and take Sneak a Peek, which is this brown, and just add that to my outer V. And these are very pigmented, so you don't want to grab too much unless you're one of those people who likes to add color first and then blend. And I should clean this brush first because it is definitely putting pigment down. I thought it would, my Veramona would take off that pink, but apparently not. So, okay, let's try this again, just with the brown. Trying to diffuse that pink. That was a total fail. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and take Disguise, which is this purple shade, and let's see how this performs without having to wet it. It does have quite a bit of kickback, so you might have to do your foundation first if you don't want to get fallout all over your face. Or use a glitter glue, or maybe even wet your brush. And I'm thinking I'm going to have to wet my brush a little bit because it's not coming out as intense as I want it to. It's almost a little patchy too. I don't know if you guys can tell that on the camera, but I'm gonna definitely wet my brush for this. I'm just gonna use a little bit of MAC Fix Plus and then go in there with it wet. Okay, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it definitely goes on better wet. It just looks a lot more pigmented on there. Okay, and I'm just going to go in with a small fluffy brush and just blend that into the crease, just so that it's nice and blended. Okay, and then for this inner corner, just to have some fun with it, I'm thinking either this blue or this green. I think I'm going to go with the green one. So my brush is still a little damp, and I think that these do apply a lot better when they're damp. So I'm just going to put that on the inner corner and then blend it where it meets the purple. Okay, and then just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and pop a little bit of the blue underneath. And this one I'm not using wet, I'm just using directly. Oh. Okay, that is a little intense. It looks like I'm going to Mardi Gras or something. Which is called the Masquerade palette. Okay, so I at least used 4 of the shades. I obviously didn't use the silver or this darker one just because I'm not going to overdo it. And I'm just going to clean up the eye look a little bit. I added a little bit of this pixie liner just to my waterline, and I'm going to go ahead and use the It Cosmetics. Wow, this thing is huge. Is it? I don't know why. It just seems like bigger than most of my regular, mascaras. It's just a lot longer as far as like the size. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this mascara and see how it applies, and apply a few coats. I have just regular normal lashes. I have tried using eyelash curler. A lot of you guys recommended eyelash curler, the Shiseido one. I bought it and it did not work out for me. I just felt like I didn't really see much of a difference. Let me know what you guys do. I do sometimes use primers, and I feel like that helps with volume, but I can never, I don't know, some of these people on here on YouTube and Instagram have some, like without falsies, have some major lashes, and I naturally just, I fell short on that. But apparently my husband and my son, who will probably never make good use of them, have these beautiful lashes. Okay, so there is just like 1 or 2 coats. Let me know what you guys think. And like I said, I just have normal lashes. I don't think they're like super short or super long. So this is just with 2 coats, no primer, no nothing. Okay, so here I've added quite a few coats of mascara. Let me know what you guys think of the mascara. I think it's a nice one. I'm not completely sold on it. I did try this in a mini size and I wasn't completely like blown away by it. But like I've said, I only have like normal lashes, so maybe someone who had like major lashes would see like, wow, this is spectacular. I've heard a lot of people say so many good things about this, but sadly I need like some tricks. Let me know your tricks about making your lashes like really super huge and voluminous. If you have like just normal lashes like I do, let me know your tricks down below. And the last thing is the bow and arrow. I'm going to go ahead and just use mine because I don't want to open a brand new one for nothing. I'd rather just give it to someone who will make good use of it. Not that I wouldn't, but I have a full tube to go through. So here is a Bow and Arrow, nicely dried down. I have to say I absolutely love this shade. That's why obviously I bought it already. So I don't know if I should keep this one as a backup or give it away. We'll definitely see how I feel, but I absolutely love this shade. It's a beautiful nude. I feel like it goes with a lot of skin tones. If you're a little more darker in complexion and you want to make this a little bit more wearable, you can use a darker lip liner. And I think if you're too pale, then maybe you can mix it in with another shade. So there's different ways of using her liquid lipsticks, or liquid lipsticks just in general. I absolutely love Kat Von D. As you can see right here, I have a little bit of an obsession with her liquid lipsticks. So definitely a formula that I really like. To me, it's super comfortable. It can get a little drying at some points, so definitely if you have really dry lips, use a lip balm underneath. So as always, I will put the total value of this month's box right here, so you know the total value, even though Boxycharm is $21 a month. If you want to, you can use my link down below. I do make compensation if you use it, but you don't have to. And as far as this month's box, I have to say I'm looking forward to see how this mask works. The mascara is just okay for me. Like I said, I have issues finding like really impressive mascaras, and this one just hasn't blown my socks off from what I've tried from it. Let me know if you guys have any tips or tricks. I do like the wand, and I do think like I would pair it with another mascara to add more volume. And the Masquerade palette is very nice. I wish there was more transition shades in here. These are really fun shades, but sadly they only have this brown, and I don't think that's going to work as a transition shade for a lot of people. But I do feel like the colors are lots of fun as far as like all over the lid shadows, and the blushes really perform really nicely. This to me is a highlight, and it really looks stunning on, so I really like that. I don't know if it's showing up on camera because highlights get washed out a lot with the camera. And I do love Briogeo, so I'm happy to have another Briogeo in my collection. Let me know what you guys think of. So I was interrupted by my camera who shut off, but what I was saying is let me know what you guys think of this month's box. I'd love to hear back from you guys. Thank you guys as always for watching, for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe if you want to watch more videos from me. And until next time, love you guys. Bye.